If you wish to conquer a woman, focus on your goals and be selfish.
I am a wonderful and unique person, and it is difficult to find someone like me. I'm currently writing this message on my evening walk, with a bright red umbrella in the other hand since it's raining. Maybe the fruit of my lions can change your mind. Loins. Typo. Lol. The way she feels about your cum is the way she feels about you. Bonjour, my little chickadees. This is See You Next Time. Today's expedition sees us returning to the forbidden and chaotic hellscape of the Nice Guy TM. Nice Guys are wonderfully toxic examples of what are, technically, human beings. They present to the world, or, more specifically, the girls, a face of what they see as kindness, friendship, and all-around niceiosity. The rest of the world sees it more as creepiness, obsession, and all-round jizzwittery. How that's perceived doesn't really matter, as this is just a thin veneer of bollocks, which inevitably cracks and falls away to reveal a seething, writhing mass of rage and entitlement. This disintegration of the mask is where you and I can derive our entertainment. 'Cause it's funny, innit?
Men, nice guys finish last. Sometimes they don't even finish. Remain nice and suffer. A nice guy is a pussified man. Niceness can never get any man laid. If you want to be friend-zoned by a woman, be a nice, humble guy. An honest man will die in pain. He will crumble down alone. Even the best men like Alexander the Great were evil and repented in their deathbed. A man must learn to be evil when times call for that. An honest man is a child. Give her more nice things and money than she gives you. Give her attention, she will friend-zone you. If you wish to conquer a woman, focus on your goals and be selfish. It doesn't pay being the nice guy all the time. If you remain nice, in the end you'll be depressed, embarrassed, and crying like a mosquito after years of niceness. Unplugged from blue pill conditioning. Women pretend to love nice men, but deep down they really hate them. If you don't believe, see how she uses a nice man but reacts harshly when her husband plays nice to another woman. Guard your frame. The end.
So, the obvious question, what in the holiest of fucks? Further questions, what does crying like a mosquito mean? Why is he talking about conquering women? What the fuck has Alexander the Great got to do with anything? I assume this guy's been watching the Alexander docudrama on Netflix and just wanted to throw that in there. I also assume this guy is not having sex. And believe me, I know a thing or two about not having sex.
Quick trust exercise, ultimate fantasy.
We're just doing the ultimate fantasy, we all doing it.
2 lesbians, probably. Sisters. I'm just watching.
Further, I'd guess he's got a type, and that type is unconscious. Remember, kids, lock up your bikes. Guard your frame. Good morning. Would you like us to plan to do something together this week? Yes, but I'm starting school again on Monday. Give me the week to figure out my schedule first. 3 days later. Hi, I'm on the bus right now. What's up? I haven't heard from you for a while, so I called to say hello. I would like to invite you to lunch or dinner, depending on your time. Oh, hi. I started school again, so I've been busy with classes and a new schedule. Plus, I got really sick recently. We could try for next Saturday if you're interested. I want to make sure I'm well first. I'm sorry about this. I hope you get better as soon as possible. Yes, Saturday is great. I'm already getting better, but to make sure I don't get you sick, it's better if we see each other next week, Saturday. Where are you planning to go? Dinner or lunch? Let's do lunch. What do you like? Let's go for Korean barbecue. Wow, great. I would love to try it. The supposed day of the date. Good morning, the most beautiful girl in the world. She's got some very stiff competition for that title. Good morning. Please send me the restaurant's location. Today we have lunch and your response has not yet arrived. Is everything okay? Hey, I thought I said next week.
You definitely did say next week.
What? Today? I was planning to go to Flagstaff today, but I changed that for you. Huh? I didn't know you had a trip, but I did tell you next Saturday. I see that you were treating me in a bad way. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to explain that I clarified next Saturday. You can look at the text from last time. Don't be arrogant to me. I am a wonderful and unique person, and it is difficult to find someone like me.
You are not a beautiful or unique snowflake.
I can't allow anyone to be arrogant over me, so it's all over. Thanks. All right.
Oh no, don't let it all be over. No, come back. No? Okay. So I get the impression English is not our nice guy's first language, and if so, props to him, because my language skills are pretty much non-existent.
Okay, so repeat after me. Je
Je
m'appelle.
m'appelle.
Great. Okay, faster. Je m'appelle.
m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Me poo-poo.
However, one might think that that's a bit more cause to clarify the date. No? Perhaps they're both a little at fault here. It turns out you can actually use something called numbers to specify exactly which day you're referring to. Who knew, right? Regardless, Nice Guy seems to have waited until 11:30 on the day of to check the plans for a lunch date. That's all well and good if I'm having lunch with the girl in my head, but if you're planning a date where you've cancelled prior plans, you might want to check when and where you're going before it's time to leave the house. Just a suggestion. Side note, I've never had Korean barbecue either, and I've just looked at it and it looks awesome. I've got to say I was taken aback a little bit by the whole I'm a wonderful unique snowflake business. It sounds like he's been listening to one of those sleep hypnosis confidence tapes. That was a nice little surprise.
You are a strong, confident woman.
But yeah, you should definitely not be arrogant all over anyone, unless you're all consenting adults. Hi, Imogen. I apologise if sending this message is presumptuous, but I'll get straight to it. I'm not in a relationship any longer, and from what I remember, I had to end communication with you out of respect for the person I was with. She wasn't comfortable with us staying in touch, as you may recall. Now that my relationship with her has ended, I'm reaching out to say hi. I hope things are good with you, and if you ever feel like having a chat about anything at all, I'm here. A lot has happened in the world since the last we spoke. My phone number is still the same, and I don't do social media much. If you have reservations about the purpose of my email, or even if you're simply not interested, I completely understand. I'm currently writing this message on my evening walk, with a bright red umbrella in the other hand since it's raining. The gusts are picking up, so I should end here. So we've got some backstory here. This was my ex. I broke up with him in 2016 when I found out he'd been cheating on me with multiple people. He kept trying to get me back for months after, and I wasn't having it. I saw that he had a new girlfriend and told him I don't think he should be talking to me because she wouldn't like it. Basically trying to get him to leave me alone or else I'd let her know. He was the one who gaslit me for years. Last time I spoke to him was during the pandemic, when I found a box of his stuff he left, and there were family pictures. I only reached out because I loved his mum, and there were pics of her and her mum. I get this email suddenly and roll my eyes so hard, trying so hard to sound nice and pleasant and mature, but still lying about how he was the one who stopped talking to me. I don't reply, obviously. 2 days later he sends me another email, obviously pissed. 2 days later. This is my last message. I want to clarify that my previous message was purely a friendly extension of my hand. I just got out of a relationship where I was gaslighted for years and cheated on, and through that I had to endure witnessing the degeneration and death of her parents, so I do not have the emotional capacity nor mental fortitude to be seeking out romance at this time. I should make this crystal clear. There is not a mote of romantic feeling I have for you. I hope that gives you relief. However, I hoped there'd be a chance that we could have picked up where we left off as friends, before I had to cut off contact with you out of respect for the person I was with.
I believe I made a bad judgment sending you my previous message, and now I'll return from where I came. That's probably a good idea. The addition of the backstory makes this whole thing crystal clear. There's not a mote of sympathy for this cretin from me. He essentially got back in touch with the OP in order to try and get laid, then backtracked hard when he realised that wasn't happening. She could easily prove this empirically by simply making some suggestive comments and watching him froth at the thought of it. And we've got a few more comments here on why he's talking so fucking weird. Seriously, he was hoping talking like this would make me forget that he was a piece of shit. He thinks it comes off as mature, but it's just cheesy. My impression of his weird language is that he thinks he's coming across as Steed from the Avengers.
You should have gone for the head.
No, not that one. Rather than how he actually comes across, as a fucking asshat. This one's my favourite. Oh, come on, girl, his umbrella is red. I roll my eyes so hard at that point, I'm surprised they're still intact. He's so cute and whimsical. He has so many red flags, he had to start getting red umbrellas. Nice. Someone said that second email is all the confirmation needed that he's never changed. Exactly. Even before this, he was sending me emails saying he's changed and has a therapist now. Bullshit. People who tell you they've changed usually haven't. Yeah, I agree. People who take great pains to tell you how much they've changed usually haven't. If we go by what the OP says, and I'm very much inclined to, he's completely inverted the story of their relationship. And you know what? He probably believes it. He really does spell out the kind of guy he is by taking the degeneration and death of his ex's parents and making it all about him and how he suffered. Wild. Hey, is this Lucy? Who is this? I'm pretty sure we matched on Tinder, but you must have missed it. I found you on Facebook. Oh, how did you get my number? You work at the office, right? I don't want to sound weird. Where you worked was on your profile, so it wasn't hard finding your number. Oh, yeah, my name is Tom. Sorry for not introducing myself. Hey, are you okay? You're leaving me on scene. You can talk to me. Yes, you can talk to me about anything. I'm not at all creepy. But how did you find it? It's really not a big dealio. There's no reason to get defensive about it. I just felt like you were different from the other bitches on this lame app. No, I don't know what projection is. Why do you ask? It's cool seeing girls that have actual jobs these days. You're just not like other girls. I hope you can try giving me a chance. I'm a cool guy. I'm just not like other guys. Wow, not happening, lol. Maybe the fruit of my lions can change your mind. Loins, typo, lol. How old are you? Fruit of your loins? Dude, what? How old are you, though? Good morning. Good afternoon. You're making me very uncomfortable. Please don't try to contact me again. But wait. Fuck you fucking bitch. Go get AIDS with some young douchebag. You missed out on having a good life with an actual man. Ah, there it is. The dizzying Nice Guy 180. Blocked. Yep, they definitely did match on Tinder, and it's clearly not even slightly creepy that he somehow got her personal phone number from her mentioning her place of work in her profile. In fact, it's absolutely no big dealio, and there's no need to get defensive. He's a cool guy who's definitely not old enough to be her father. The poor girl has lost her chance of a good life with an actual man. The wisdom of the nice guy. Women? The tighter her clothes, the looser her pussy. The teaching of anatomy isn't what it once was. Whatever her tattoo says, it really just says slut. The teaching of literacy isn't what it once was. The way she takes care of her feet and hair is the way she takes care of her pussy and reputation. The teaching of whatever the fuck that is also isn't what it once was. Probably. If she controls the sex, she controls the relationship. I guess, if you like, sort of sounds a little bit rapey. The way she feels about your cum is the way she feels about you. Okay, what the fuck, mate? I think this is what too much time with pornography does for you. What her pussy conceals, her index finger reveals. I honestly don't know what that means. Taking a woman seriously is usually our first mistake. Okay, this is just being an asshole. If you want to lose her, just give her more than she gives you. A bitter asshole. The stronger you are, the better she treats you. The weaker you are, the worse she treats you. Bitter and hurt. If you want to lose her, just pedestalize her. This one's alright, don't pedestalize people, it's generally not that good for you. Love her for what she is, don't hate her for what she's not. Yes, that's actually a good message, love her for what she is. Nice. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to think that she's innocent. Oh, okay. Women punish weakness the way men punish fatness. If you say so. If you don't believe in yourself, she won't believe in you either. This is sort of a bastardization of the live, laugh, love stuff, but fair enough. If you want to be friend-zoned, just be really nice to her and help her with lots of stuff. Okay, back to bitter. The minute you don't give a shit what she thinks of you is the minute you become more attractive. And again, don't lean in, pull her into you. Meh. Be the man she can't control. Maybe. Just don't be the man she can't control because he's pissed and on fire. Arguing with her is falling into her frame. Okay, we're sort of sliding into asshole territory again. Men have to create their value. Women have to protect their value. If you say so. She is like a child. She reasons just like her daughter. Right, women are children. Damaged feet or ankles, damaged pussy. What in the fuck? Being humble gets you nowhere with women. Absolutely nowhere. Humility has its place. Yeah. The more joy you have for life, the more attractive you will be. Yeah, the more joy you have for life, the more attractive you will be. Yeah, we're looking up here. The size of your cock is not the problem. It might be a problem. It depends what the situation is, I guess. This is a weird fucking list, man. Well now, weren't they just wonderful examples of spectacularly tedious people acting like fucking arseholes? Perhaps it's some kind of ingenious psychological technique to focus the girl's attention on the sheer stupidity of it all. Perhaps not. Regardless, I've learnt a lot anyway. I've learnt that I want to try Korean barbecue. Here's an idea. Why not like the video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell thingy. It's mutually beneficial. I get more subscribers and engagement with the channel and all that. You get the warm, fuzzy glow that comes from helping out other people. It's a win-win. And remember, most importantly, bitches ain't shit.
Guard your frame.
Say
You.
next.